What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. The grind does not stop and the hype train continues rolling along because we have even more official Multiversus news to go over today. We even have a possible future character hint in a very unique way, and we even have a voice actor with some interesting ties. Not like the thing you wear, not like the clothing, no, but like an interesting tie to a potential character variant for a character that isn't officially announced as playable yet. That sounds weird, but trust me, it'll make a lot of sense once we get to it. So let's just discuss all this already. So we're going to be starting with that possible character tease. And the way people figured this out absolutely blows my mind. So you got to stick with me a little bit. It's going to get a little strange, but it will make sense actually. So apparently this new theory that we're getting a character tease is from Ajax, and Ajax is telling us some sort of secret coded message, and we have to, well, decode what he's saying. So Ajax quote tweeted the Jason gameplay trailer the other day, and if you notice in the tweet, there are several words that are all capitalized, and these words are the names of some of Jason's attacks. So an individual over on Twitter, Zatanna from Multiversus, somehow figured out that if you take the names of those attacks for the grounded specials, for the air specials, and the passives, and if you give them all like a symbol or something like that, so ground specials end up becoming a dot, right? And then air specials, their symbol would be a dash. And then the passives would just be, well, a space. But somehow they figured out if you translate all that and you put it into Morse code, you end up with the word we. Okay, cool, but what do we do with the word we? Well, that's where this theory kind of gets going a little bit more. So the coded message supposedly is going to start with the word we. So there's another individual, Pinkie Pie from Multiversus, that ended up taking a guess at what this is. We didn't get no clarification if that's, the guess is correct, but Pinkie Pie guesses that the phrase that Ajax is trying to hint at is "we are the crystal gems." Steven Universe reference, so there you go. We already have 2 playable characters from Steven Universe. Could we be getting a third one? Is that what this whole decoded message tease is leading up to? Possibly a new character? Like Pinkie Pie thinks it could be Pearl, which could make sense. Gotta have something to do with crystal gems, right? Or I will throw out the idea of season 1 for Multiverses is the season of villains, right? So what about a villain from Steven Universe? First one that'll pop into my head will be Spinel. Maybe that works. But what does she have to do with the crystal gems? I think she was like allied with them for a while. So, I mean, you could tie her to the crystal gems in some way, right? So maybe that's what it is. Your guess is as good as mine, but hats off to Zatanna for figuring this out because this was nuts. Ajax apparently is going to have even more of these hints for us, and if we can decode them and say the second word ends up being the word R, A-R-E, then we might actually already know what the message is going to be. So we got to sit back, keep our eyes peeled on this one because we might be getting another Steven Universe character. Speaking of Steven Universe, who caught this? There's a new beach volleyball Garnet costume for free. Free, you say? Well, it's not the only thing free because there's also a new Tom and Jerry banner and 100 Gleamium, all for free. How do you get it? It's the next question. Well, Multiverse has announced that there will be Twitch drops for the game. Don't ask me how it works. I don't actually use Twitch all that often, so I think you just enable Twitch. Or you enable Twitch drops. It's something like that. Ask somebody more knowledgeable. I don't hang around on Twitch too much, but basically you enable it. You watch streams that people will be given, and then you just kind of accumulate watch time, I think, and then over time you just get these rewards for free. And then, of course, Twitch and Multiverses, you link your account somehow, so next time you start up the game, you'll have these new rewards. So that's actually pretty cool. I like Multiverses for doing that. I really like that they're doing that. But I do want to take a closer look at the announcement. Look up at the top, for example. Do you see anything interesting? Well, first up, it does say round 1. So it looks like they're planning multiple rounds of Twitch drops, so that's cool. Keep our eyes out for the future for more Twitch drops. But the other thing I want you to see, you notice the time that it says it starts? Multiverses starts 12:01 a.m. Pacific time on May 28th, the day the game comes out. The question is, do we have the official time that the game servers are going live? 12:01 a.m. Pacific time, which is 2:01 a.m. Central time, which is 3:01 a.m. Eastern time. Those are the only time zones I know, so if you live somewhere else, I apologize. But is that the time that the game will be going live? Well, let's not jump to conclusions. I did that, I tweeted it out, and I think I was wrong, because Multiversus ended up tweeting out just a little bit later saying that they are going to share full launch details and timing soon. Hopefully they tweet it out like Saturday or Sunday. I guess today's Saturday, so hopefully they do it today. I don't want to wait till Monday and then like have it be like 5 o'clock in the afternoon and they go, oh, so by the way, when the game's coming online. So hopefully they tell us sooner rather than later, but we'll have to keep our eyes and ears peeled for that announcement. And now let's end the video off with something a little bit more on the fun side of things. So there is a voice actor who goes by the name of Roger L. Jackson. A lot of you might recognize the name, right? Probably you'll associate him with the iconic Ghostface from the Scream franchise. Okay, that's pretty cool. But did you know that Roger L. Jackson voices Mojo Jojo, who happens to be on the Townsville stage as a, well, stage hazard? So Roger L. Jackson has been confirmed to voice Mojo Jojo. Okay, that's cool. I love that. That is very cool. But where my theory comes into play, did you know that Roger L. Jackson, inclusion, in addition to voicing Ghostface or Mojo Jojo, do you know what other character he might voice from the Powerpuff Girls franchise? That is right, there is a character called Butch. One of the Rowdy Rough Boys is actually voiced by Roger L. Jackson. Now, this is just me thinking out loud, a little bit of speculation. You already have Roger L. Jackson recording voice lines for Mojo Jojo. We all presume Powerpuff Girls are going to be playable. So what if, as a playable character variant, we get the Rowdy Rough Boys? You already got the voice actor to record Butch's voice, so I don't know, it's possible. It's possible. I would love this. I would love a Rowdy Rough Boys character variant for the Powerpuff Girls if and when they become playable. So I don't know, just something to kind of end your day off on. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. We did a little bit of speculation, some news coverage, all that stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed everything, because that is all that I got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we're only a couple days away from Multiversus finally releasing, well, the full game. I can't wait.